Welcome back to TFAX, your go-to channel for the latest buzz in entertainment and pop culture. Today, we've got some intriguing stories from the world of reality TV, featuring the star of American Pickers, Mike Wolfe. Let's dive into three unique pieces of news that you won't want to miss. First up, big congratulations are in order for Mike Wolfe's stunning girlfriend, Letitia Klein. She's about to step into the exciting role of a grandma at just 46. Her son, Caleb, has announced that he and his girlfriend are expecting their first child together. We'll take a closer look at how Letitia is embracing this new chapter in her life and what this means for the couple. Next, we're diving into some hot controversy. Mike Wolfe is in the spotlight for his pricing practices at Antique Archaeology. Recently, he's come under fire for marking up a vintage 1947 pinball machine by an astonishing 115%. Some fans are fuming, claiming his antiques are just plain overpriced. We'll break down the numbers and see what customers are really saying about these controversial prices. And finally, let's take a tour of Mike's latest additions to his stores. From an eye-watering $8,000 vintage Ford sign to a rare arcade game priced at $5,000, Mike is stocking up with some of the most expensive antiques yet. Join us as we explore these unique pieces and hear feedback from patrons who have been visiting his shops. Stick around as we unravel these stories and more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from TFAX. Let's kick things off with some heartwarming news. Mike Wolfe's girlfriend, Letitia Klein, is gearing up for a new role as a grandmother at the young age of 46. That's right, Letitia's 22-year-old son, Caleb, recently made headlines by announcing on Instagram that he and his girlfriend, Haley, are expecting their first child together. The announcement came complete with a sweet selfie and a sonogram snap showcasing the baby's gender. In his heartfelt post, Caleb revealed, "We're having a girl," which means Letitia will soon embrace the joys of grandmotherhood and Mike will step in as a step-grandfather. Letitia has always been open about her pride in her son. Back on Caleb's 18th birthday in 2020, she shared a collection of cherished photos and a touching tribute. In her heartfelt message, she expressed, "You are such a gift to me that I could never give you anything to compare." It's clear that Letitia has an incredibly close relationship with her son and is excited about welcoming a granddaughter into the family. In addition to celebrating this big news, it's worth mentioning the dynamic of Letitia and Mike's relationship. Rumors of their romance began to circulate in 2021, the same year Mike's ex-wife Jody filed for divorce after nearly a decade of marriage. For Letitia, balancing her career as a journalist and model while nurturing this new family chapter is undoubtedly an exciting journey. The happy news comes shortly after the announcement that Mike will be featured in a new docuseries on the History Channel titled History's Greatest Picks, where he will dive into the stories behind legendary treasures and artifacts. With these personal and professional developments happening simultaneously, it's safe to say that life is pretty exhilarating for Mike and Letitia right now. Stay tuned as we continue to follow their journey in the coming months. Now, let's pivot to a bit of controversy surrounding Mike Wolfe. The star of American Pickers has found himself under scrutiny for the pricing practices at his antique archaeology stores. Recently, Mike has been criticized for marking up a vintage 1947 Humpty Dumpty pinball machine by an astounding 115%. During an episode of American Pickers, Mike originally offered $700 for the pinball machine, explaining its historical significance in the evolution of arcade games. However, when it hit the shelves at his LeClaire, Iowa location, the marked price was set at a hefty $1,500. Many fans were taken aback, expressing their disbelief on social media. Some critics even claimed that the overall condition of the machine didn't justify such a steep price tag, suggesting it wasn't worth more than $50. Comments from fans have ranged from shock to outrage, with one stating, "When he said $700, my jaw hit the floor. In great condition, it's only worth about $700. Another pinball enthusiast remarked, "As a pinball collector, $700 was a great deal for the seller. That game is hammered and has a painted cabinet." Furthermore, this backlash isn't an isolated incident. Customers across his store locations in LeClaire and Nashville have expressed frustration over what they deem excessive pricing, with one customer writing, "The place is way overrated and overpriced. Highly recommended to stay away from this place." Despite the criticism, Mike continues to run his businesses and remains a prominent figure in the antiques community. As he navigates this storm of backlash, it raises the question: what does this mean for the future of American pickers and Mike's reputation in the collector's market? Stay with us as we explore how this may impact his stores and the show in the upcoming episodes. And finally, let's take a closer look at some of the new and extravagant items that Mike Wolfe has recently added to his stores. Antique Archaeology is now showcasing an impressive lineup of some of the most expensive antiques yet, and collectors are buzzing about it. Among the standout pieces is a stunning vintage Ford sign, dating back to 1903, with a jaw-dropping price tag of $8,000. This eye-catching blue and white sign is reminiscent of a bygone era and is sure to attract vintage enthusiasts. Customers interested in snagging this collectible can find it online at a slightly discounted price of $7,500, offering a bit of savings for savvy shoppers. Alongside the Ford sign is a unique soccer arcade game, listed for $5,000. This vintage piece promises to bring back nostalgic memories of arcade nights and is already garnering attention from collectors and casual shoppers alike. Other intriguing items include a rare Coca-Cola sign priced at $3,500 and a model pedal plane that sells for $3,200, designed to mimic the aircraft used by Charles Lindbergh during his famous transatlantic flight. However, despite the allure of these unique antiques, the stores have received mixed reviews from customers. Many have expressed disappointment with the pricing, likening it to overpriced souvenirs rather than genuine antiques. One frustrated visitor shared their experience, stating, "The Antique Archaeology store left me unimpressed. A lot of mass-produced souvenir items for sale with a few antiques on display." While Mike continues to stock his stores with some remarkable finds, the question remains: will these high prices deter customers or attract serious collectors willing to invest in unique history? We'll keep you updated on how these collectibles fare in the marketplace as more people visit Mike's stores in search of rare treasures. Stay tuned for more updates on Mike Wolfe and the ever-evolving world of antiques.